I have a question.
Okay.
What's the point of being immortal if it's not for long? For long, like they can be immortals, but not for long. Not for long. Like, are you even immortal
I
if you?
almost forgot that that Immortals was in this movie,
I definitely did
but
not.
I didn't forget.
But yeah, are you even immortal
You
if?
can
So, like, are you even immortal if you're not immortal for long? It's like going,
No.
I have superpowers, but only sometimes.
When somebody says immortal, do they say they just live forever unless they get like purposefully killed? Like if somebody shoots you in the brain, I'd think you die, even if you were quote unquote immortal. There's two different ways you can take immortal. One,
Yeah.
you're invincible, or you just live forever unless like you can't die by natural means. Like you don't die from getting old. But say somebody chops your head off,
Then you're really
I
not
mean-
immortal for long.
you're really not immortal for long.
That's all I really got to point out about immortals until I think of something later. Anyways, Big Hero 6.
Yeah,
Big
Hero 6.
Also, before we get into it, your fish tank, Jonathan's fish tank is going off in the back.
I
don't know why.
I really don't know why my mic is picking up my fish tank. It's never done this before. Anyways,
All right, Big Hero 6. This was your idea, actually, to talking about
this
Big
was
Hero
my
6.
first true idea of something to talk about.
Okay, since this was your idea, what do you have
Yeah.
to say about Big Hero 6? Whether it be the plot or things you thought were weird or funny or something.
I have to say, like Hero, right? I think it's kind of funny how he took Professor Callahan's invention, I guess, just made it small and was like, yeah, we can use this. And then now for some reason it's his.
Magnetic bearing servos.
Pretty sick, huh? Want to see how I put them together?
Hey, genius! He invented them.
This is a microbot.
He basically just used somebody else's invention, made it small, and then I guess it's just his patent
He was
or whatever now.
Yeah, and he was accepted into the college by the guy too.
I mean,
The guy was
like,
fine with it.
it's a interesting way of getting people in. Just have their tech impress you or whatever, I guess.
You come up with something that blows Callahan away, you're in.
It's interesting, but it also seems kind of unfair because if yours isn't as cool as somebody else's that year, then too bad.
When he finishes his speech, right, everybody's clapping and everything, right? And there's this one robot that it's just two hands, and it's
Oh
just
yeah, that's right.
clapping.
That's right. It's
so
just a clapping
dumb.
robot. What's the purpose?
It's like, oh my gosh, that is impressive right there. We need you in our university or whatever.
It's the clapinator.
It sounds like a really like aggressive Doofenshmirtz.
The clapinator.
Yeah.
Rip Tadashi though, honestly. Tadashi was cool. And I know it's because he's a genius, but
Yeah.
like his plan was literally like flawless. He was like, okay, my brother's like doing dumb stuff and doing bot fights. I'm going to take him to my college. He's going to like it and he's going to want to get in. Just literally he leaves the college. All right, we can go to your bot fight. And he's like, I need to go to this college.
I need to go to college. It was like, Brett, that's what I thought.
Stupid.
That's what I thought. Now it's time for me to die and progress this story.
All according to plan.
He planned his own death.
Tadashi planned
his
to
own
die.
death.
Big Hero 7.
Big
That's
Hero
gotta be what
7.
happened. Tadashi's
Big Hero
return.
7.
Okay, also, what was Tadashi doing whenever he was like programming his low battery functionality?
Yeah.
like he gets
I
like I
mean,
texted
he
you
was
this. He
like-
gets all funny whenever he's like low battery mode.
He was like, bro, let me just program Baymax to, when he's low battery, act like he's like drunk. Whee! And Professor Callahan really just was like, when Alistair Cray, when he comes up to Hero like, I'd like to buy your microbots. Professor Callahan was like, do not sell your microbots.
And
to
I
this
love
shady character.
And I love how he goes, Robert, I know how you feel about me.
You can continue to develop them, or you can sell them to a man who's only guided by his own self-interest.
Robert,
I know how you feel about me.
Let's be honest. What is Hero's power besides telling everybody what to do?
He can control the microbots that he doesn't have at the end of the movie. Never mind. What is his power? He doesn't have a power. He can't fight.
He just rides on.
No wonder they
Baymax.
didn't make a sequel.
And Baymax's power is literally just giant like fist gun, and also he can fly.
Oh, and karate.
Right.
Okay,
And
I said this to you earlier. Hero taught him karate by programming, by programming him based on like a video for reference, and it was just some guy fighting. I said, like, what if they showed him like some Naruto or something?
Yeah, what if he just super fast downloaded all the data and analyzed every single Naruto episode? He'd be unstoppable, bro. Like he would literally be unstoppable. Okay, which I guess like power up thing is your favorite, or like would you want to have?
Okay, honestly, I'd say the coolest one is probably friggin' is it Honey Lemon? Honey Lemon. Hers, I felt like it was really cool because it was like a periodic table and like a purse or something.
Where did they get all everything from the periodic table? Like, what is she gonna use Einsteinium for?
This girl Go-Go is literally a pro when it comes to driving away from Professor Callahan.
Yeah,
literally. And what car is that? Like, what kind of car is that? She was literally
probably a Toyota.
Literally the most expert driver I've ever seen in my life in an animated movie ever.
She does Tokyo drifting, bro.
No questions asked. She just got in the driver's seat and then saved them all.
The chase scene is so hilarious. They get mega airtime.
That's what I'm saying.
Several times.
I just realized we skipped over this thing. So Baymax is like trying to help Hiro cheer up after Tadashi's death. And he goes like, sharing feelings will make you feel better. Who wants to share feelings? And then Fred goes, my name's Fred, and it's been 30 days since my last. And then he gets interrupted. His last what? I want to know what. That's the biggest unanswered question in this movie.
I really want to know.
30 days since what?
Who would like to share their feelings first?
Ooh, I'll go. Okay. My name is Fred, and it has been 30 days since my last holy mother of Megazon!
Okay, a joke that made me laugh really hard watching it, and it's funny because it's hardly even a joke. Hiro draws a symbol, and he goes, does this mean anything to you? And Fred goes, yes, it's a bird!
Yes, it's a bird!
Does this symbol mean anything to you guys?
Yes! It's a bird!
It's always the unexpected ones that I forget about, and that make me laugh the hardest.
I feel like that's 100% something that I would actually say.
You've definitely said something along the lines of that.
Yes,
I'm not even...
It's a bird.
What do you think they're looking at? Because they're all looking at something.
The camera.
Rewatching it, I actually really enjoyed it a lot. I mean, I always say I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, but like honestly, I did, because usually I'm always kind of like hesitant with like movies that I watched when that came out a while ago, especially Disney ones, because I'm like, is this going to be as good as I remember it being whenever it first came out? You know. Yeah. But I actually really enjoyed it rewatching it.
I totally agree, actually, because I totally forgot how actually good of a movie it is, like and how enjoyable it is. I was like, oh shoot. Kind of good.
I liked the feel of the movie rewatching it, and again, as it goes with most kids movies that I rewatch, I find it a lot funnier than I think the movie wants me to find it. But I mean, honestly, that's probably all I gotta say about Big Hero 6. That I'm thinking about it. The friend group's really cool. Baymax is cool, and every stuff's cool.
Cool out of 10.
Big Hero 6 earns a cool out of 10. My favorite part was when Sora, Donald, and Goofy appeared out of nowhere. And let me send you my picture of that I drew. my picture of that I drew. I'm using better lighting because if you watch our, also I should have said this at the beginning. In our reviews, I would always draw a funny picture, or quote unquote funny picture. There's not much to it, but it's I like it.
Hey yo, kind of good though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What are you saying? Oh my gosh, dude.
His face. It's amazing. Big Hero 6.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I guess one last thing. We could be immortals. Immortals, just not for long. For long.
Immortals.